Still tracking some of those hazier skies out there, even some clouds making their way in, but air quality has at least improved for most of us. We were dealing with some very hazardous conditions last week. We're still holding on to some smoke, though, here in the lower Great Lakes. Thankfully, we're not looking at getting anywhere near that dangerous value here. What we're keeping our attention on is up to our northwest, where we've got our next cold front that's going to move on in. You can see well off to the west over Iowa, there is a tornado watch, but we are anticipating that as this cold front gets closer, these thunderstorms are going to start to fall apart and just kind of weaken in general. This is the overall storm risk for both today and tomorrow. Notice how we are right in the middle here for Tuesday morning, not really looking at a ton of a threat. I think in general, these storms are going to be very minimal impact, if any at all, for us. The greater threat will remain well off to our south and east as we transition into our Tuesday. Let's get into our hour by hour. Tonight, we're still going to see some of those clouds lingering around, and you may notice that haze in the upper atmosphere. As we head into the overnight, that's when we start to see the chance for those shower and storm chances to increase. This is kind of the first initial leading edge of that front starting to move on through. Notice, models have been bouncing back and forth with this. In general, though, there's not going to be that peak daytime heating for storms to be working with to really have that exponential growth. For us, I think in general, we'll have just some general showers moving through. Trying to suggest, too, also some additional showers after that first initial wave moves through. That could be more likely if we end up with very little rain, but still, we're not dealing with very warm conditions where we're going to start to see those showers and storms really start to become more widespread. In general, the most likely impact for you at home is going to be maybe a brief downpour, brief wind gust upwards of 30, maybe 40 miles an hour. Even then, I think that's pushing it. And we'll notice some much drier air working its way in for the second half of this week. And you're going to notice those temperatures also falling back as well. Extended forecast has us into the 70s heading into Wednesday, even Thursday. We'll start that gradual warming trend as we head back into next weekend, getting close to our seasonal average, about 87 degrees, back to 90 on Sunday, then a scattered and isolated storm chance for Monday and Tuesday, with again another cooling trend as we head in towards the final week of July. That's the latest on your 10-day forecast.